Hi everyone, I'm Zara and welcome to Reset, the Mindset Makeover Show, giving you the tools you need to elevate your life, career, and income all on your own terms. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications so you don't miss a single episode of Reset. Please also like if you like this type of content. Now, let's get into the video. This week on Reset, we're talking building a business on a budget. As an example, I'll share how I launched the Reset show with only 99 cents. I know there are tons of videos out there that will say you don't need anything to start a business, but I do truly believe that you need a couple of essential assets to legitimize who you are and what you want to represent. And I think understanding that will help you to define what those things are. For me, I knew that eventually, I would like Reset to be an asset. I knew that long term, I wanted Reset to be a resource for people to go to find information for different aspects of their life, whether it's improving their overall life, improving their career, their business, or improving their finances. So I wanted to start by creating a foundational platform like that I could build upon. Because of that, I knew I wanted to have a website to start. I knew I wanted to create a YouTube channel where I discuss this content. I knew I wanted to share this content on social media. And I knew I wanted to start to build a community, which really is aligned with engaging your followers, engaging your community to engage with you. And that also includes collecting emails and building a platform where people can join and share. Knowing these things, I said, all right, what is the bare minimum that I need to get started? Or based off of what I need to get started, what are the key tools that I can use to do this? And how can I do it inexpensively? After a bit of research, I determined that the best tools for me to do this would be having to start just a landing page for my site where people could download content that I share, enter their email addresses, learn a little bit about Reset, have a YouTube channel where people can gain more information, and then have an Instagram account where people can see more snippets of the information that I share on the Reset show. With this information, I said, okay, how can I create good content without spending a lot of money? And how can I get a landing page, again, without spending a lot of money? A couple of things I do know. I think having an actual domain for your site legitimizes you and people think that you're taking it seriously. So I knew that that was something I needed to do. Based off of this, I identified 3 resources that would be the most beneficial to me as I started the Reset channel. So the first one is Canva. I'm sure you've heard about this a gazillion times on YouTube, on Instagram, and Canva is really great because it's an easy way to create graphics that's essentially free. You only pay for it if you want any extra things. You can create the foundation for what you need, like a logo, thumbnails, etc., just using Canva. I do, in full transparency, have access to other tools like the Adobe Suite that I can use and that I do use. But if you're starting out, Canva is a great resource where you don't even need to use those others if you don't have access to them. Really quickly, I'll show you how you can go into Canva and create a logo, and also how Canva will automatically translate that same logo into other tools, whether you need to create a business card or you want to create a thumbnail, and how you can then download that content and then use it for other purposes as well.
This is the main screen you'll land on once you've logged into Canva. You can click on Create a Design. The great thing about Canva is that if you're starting from scratch and you don't know how to do something, they have an amazing number of templates that you can use as a basis for whatever you're intending to create. So for me, I said I wanted to start by creating a logo, and it shows here so many different options for creating a logo. I'll scroll through a few, but you can select the one you like, and then you can modify it. Typically, they have an abundance of free options. You can modify the fonts, the font sizes, and the colors to make it personal or make it specific to your brand or any specific brand colors that you've identified. Once you've created a couple versions of your logo or just the logo that you're happy with, you can then download the logo. After you download the logo, you also have the option to download it in different formats depending on what works for you. Another cool thing about Canva is after you create your logo, it also prompts you to do other things. So for instance, you can go from your logo to then also creating a business card, and even as far as designing the business card and create and even so far as designing the business card and then having them ship you the business cards you've just created. So as you can see, this can be done in just a few minutes, and you can easily have very professional looking resources that you can use for your business.
The other tool I used was I knew I needed to buy a domain. Now you can buy domains in several places and you also need a site to host them. For me, I looked around a bit and I chose to purchase my domain on GoDaddy. So the natural option would be theresetshow.com. So I searched for that and it wasn't even available, but I knew I really wanted to have that because it would be the easiest way for people to find me. So instead I said, what are some alternative endings that might be interesting? When I looked up theresetshow.xyz, guess what? That domain was only 99 cents. And I said, you know what? This is absolutely perfect. One, because it sounds like fresh and updated and modern, but also because it gets the idea across. It represents who we are and it's inexpensive. And with that, I spent the only money that I've spent thus far, which is 99 cents in purchasing my domain. Now you might be saying, what good is a domain if you don't have a website? And I'd say there's a lot you can actually do now without building out a complete website. And there are different online resources that enable you to link that domain to resources that they offer. So I knew when I launched, I wanted to offer a free download for you guys of a tool that would add value to your lives. And I knew that I wanted to ensure that I could share a bit about the Reset Show. So I decided all I needed was a landing page. Thankfully, Convertkit just launched a free option of its resource where you can create a simple landing page with a download for anyone and you don't have to pay anything. So I used that to create our Reset landing page that I'll show here. And just so you know how easy it is, I'll walk you through how to create your own landing page using the domain you just purchased on Convertkit. And you can do all of this in like 15 minutes.
When you log on to Convertkit, they walk you through the offerings and the pricing, and you can elect to get started with the free option. After selecting the free option, click on Create a Landing Page. There are many templates available for you that are free and allow full or partial customization. After you select your template, you can customize the contents, fonts, colors, and images. After designing your page, you'll need to set up where any information you collect goes. And that type of information could include email addresses, phone numbers, names, etc. You'll also want to determine how your site visitors can get any free downloads available and how you connect this landing page to your domain, which means when people type in your domain, they would come directly to this one page. I'll include a link in the description box for step-by-step instructions on how to execute these next steps.
Now you have a domain, a landing page, and branding content for only 99 cents. Comment below, what project will you launch today with these tools? Until next time, I'm Zara, and thank you for watching Reset, the Mindset Makeover Show. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you in the next episode.